Good Sunday, April 18th. Temperatures are on the rise once again. We started our Saturday off with highs at about 89 degrees in Sacramento. We're now upping it for a couple more degrees Sunday into Monday to around 90, 91, really just depending on where you are. Now, the high temperatures may tie or break records Sunday and even possibly Monday. Now, we want to make sure you're checking in with yourself and others, your neighbors. If you are sensitive to the heat, it's very early in the season to be dealing with 90-degree temperatures. We got through spring and winter, and we were used to those temperatures closer to 50s to even 70s, not 90-degree temperatures. So make sure you're hydrated. If you feel a little faint, you haven't eaten enough, if you're in the heat too long, just bring it inside. Make sure you're taking care of yourself and watch out for those you're with as well. Have you had enough fluids for the day? Take some fluids before you actually head outdoors. It's just good to check in. All right, mountain showers, thunderstorms are possible Tuesday to Wednesday. This is a light event that's pushing through, mostly because we'll be looking at a low pressure system that'll basically be moving up and over us, but still pushing into the mountain region. So the valley, the foothills, not really dealing with much here, but this is a possibility for the mountain areas Tuesday to Wednesday. Yesterday's high of 89 got close to the record of 90 that was set in 1954. The average around this time of year 71, so you can see just how warm it is by almost 20 degrees. The overnight lows have been pretty much close to par at about 45, although we will be warmer as we start moving in overnight into your Monday, right around those lower 50s. So we are definitely starting to warm up even in the overnight hours. Yesterday's highs across the valley were anywhere from about 87 in Fairfield, Marysville, and Oroville to about 84 in Stockton, 83 in Modesto. We saw some warm temperatures approaching 80s there for Auburn and Placerville. Jackson reached 80 degrees. Now here's what we're looking for your Sunday record temperatures that may be possible today. Reading will just be forecast around 90. The record's 92, so we're not quite there, but hey, it could get close to tying. Sacramento, 90 degrees. The record's 89. We could very well beat that record today. Stockton at 88 will be getting close, but Modesto may be a little bit too far off to even get close to tying that record. We want to talk about water temperatures because this time of year is the time when you're feeling the 90s and you say, wow, let's get to the river, let's go to the lake and cool off. Well, you're going to be cooling off way more than you need to because this water is right around 50 to 60 degrees. That is a temperature where you start to not only lose your breath in temperatures that are at 70 to 60 degrees there, but you begin to lose control of your limbs, your body. Things start feeling really cold and you can't feel the difference where your limbs are going. Are you paddling enough? Things like that where it takes your breath away, your breathing is affected, and then you can't feel your limbs. You're losing control of things. So it becomes dangerous. Not only do you need a life jacket at this time, not just carrying it with you, but actually putting it on, it's probably better just to avoid the water at this point in time altogether because we're getting snowmelt that's still running off, moving into the rivers and the lakes. And it's just much too cold this time of year to be jumping in. You want that water to warm up a little bit more. Now, the high pressure system that is in place right now is starting to really bring that dry weather, not just for California, but the Pacific Northwest. And the difference between today and yesterday is that this low pressure system has moved its way toward the east just a bit more. That's breaking up that high and low. These two were much closer together yesterday. That's what brought in some of the winds off the jet stream into California and made it a little breezy for us. That's 15, 20 mile per hour winds. Now today, because of the distance between the two, this high pressure will just bring in some calm to light winds. Now we do have another low just offshore. This one's kind of broken up. It's a little bit more scattered, not tightly wound. And when it's doing that, it's going to bring in some moisture, but it's not going to be a major system. We're going to see it move up and over once again toward the Pacific Northwest. But the bottom half here, you're looking at a lot of cloud coverage. It's trying to draw in moisture. And as it does so and moves closer toward California in the next 2 days, Tuesday night into Wednesday, that's where we see the potential for some showers in the mountains and possibly even thunderstorms just due to the collision of the cold air moving in with the low and the high that was in place there that could start bringing us a little bit more of the thunderstorm chances. Now, mostly clear skies, but as we start moving from Monday to Tuesday, take a look Monday morning, we start to get a few clouds around 5:30 a.m. It breaks up. We're still sunny by Monday at noon. We'll also start to see those warmer temperatures continue, but a little bit of the clouds may actually insulate us a little bit more. Now, looking at Tuesday here, you are seeing a bit of that rain, and take a look. That is some ice there. That may be that potential we're talking about for thunderstorms, but you notice most of this still stays north of I-80 toward Red Bluff. So we're not looking at a major concern in our area for rain or showers or even possible thunderstorm chances through the valley, the foothills, and the Bay Area. In the next 6 to 10 day outlook, the temperatures are going to be well above average for this time of year. Look at areas in the desert Southwest. These areas are in major drought along with California, and we're just going to continue to see the warm up. Meanwhile, the East Coast, central areas, Midwest, all dealing with below average temperatures, except that tiny spot at the tip there near Miami and areas of Florida. Now, we want to prevent, because we're in a drought and we're dealing with some of these dry conditions, we do want to prevent equipment that could spark fires like metal blades hitting rocks. That could lead to a fire. When you're mowing your lawn, are you mowing over dry grass or weeds? If you hit a rock, that could spark a fire. Also, pulling a trailer with chains on it, is it too low? Could it possibly get loose and hit the ground, sparking fires? So these are the things we need to start thinking about as we start moving toward the summer months. The dry conditions, the dry weeds, the dry grass that's there. Mow your lawn before 10 a.m. when humidity is at its highest. Pretty much after that, we'll be dropping in humidity throughout the day. Temperatures for the lower foothills Sunday and even into Monday, we'll see upper 70s and low 80s, about 86 in Ione, 66 Truckee, South Lake Tahoe there at 63, and then mid 50s by Wednesday. So we'll gradually drop off in temperature through the week as we start to get that system passed through Tuesday to Wednesday. Mid 70s San Francisco, Oakland, 92 degrees in Fairfield. Looking at the San Joaquin Valley, we could see about 90 in Tracy, 87 in Turlock and Modesto. In Sacramento, about 86, 90 Yuba City, 90 in Oroville. Whew, it's going to be a hot one today and tomorrow, as well as we'll see those 80s returning Tuesday as that low pressure system, like we mentioned, comes through. Low 80s at least Wednesday, and then finally returning to some 70s, a little bit of normalcy as we start moving from Sunday to Monday. We do expect to see those temperatures remain in the 70s with some clouds rolling through.